Hello everyone, my name is Elijah Zhang and this is my video project Attack on Pearl Harbor. First one, the surprise military strike to Pearl Harbor by Japanese Navy was on December 7, 1941, without any omen or signals. This military attack directly led to the United States' formal entry into World War II the next day. Subsequently, the news spread very fast that everyone knows this event who lives in America. US at war. People was shocked by the news about Japanese strike and being in panic. Japan announced a declaration of war on the United States later that day, but the declaration was not delivered until the following day. From a national perspective, Japan violated the treaties on the law of war. In this sense, their actions are condemned by the world. Pearl Harbor is a U.S. naval base near Honolulu, Hawaii. As you see, that was the sense of a devastating surprise attack by Japanese force on that day. Pearl Harbor is a lagoon harbor on the island of Oahu, Hawaii, west of Honolulu. Much of the harbor and surrounding lands is now a United States Navy deepwater naval base. It is also the headquarters of the United States Pacific Fleet. There were a large number of civilian casualties. Numberless battleships and aircraft were destroyed. Fortunately, all of the important base installations haven't been attacked by the raid. The United States was particularly unhappy with Japan's increasingly belligerent attitude toward China. Because of Japan's uncontrollable ambition, Japan declared war to China in 1937. It's also one of the few that led America declare war to Japan. Back to the battlefield of Pearl Harbor. According to some Japanese generals' opinion, there will be 3 waves attack, but for some reason they only attacked 2 waves. The first attack wave of 183 planes was launched north of Oahu, led by Commander Mitsuo Chida. Their main targets are not only battleships and aircraft carrier, but also Ford Island and Wheeler Field. Actually, as the first wave approached Oahu, it was detected by the U.S. Army SCR-270 radar at Opana Point near the island's northern tip. But Lieutenant Kermit A. Tyler, a newly assigned officer at the Sinley Mine Intercept Center, presumed it was the scheduled arrival of 6 B-17 bombers from California. Even if the operators had never seen a formation as large on radar, they neglected to tell Tyler of its size. Tyler, for some security reasons, could not tell the operators of the 6 B-17s that were due. As the first wave planes approached Oahu, they encountered and shot down several U.S. aircraft. Other warnings from ships of the harbor entrance were still being processed or awaiting confirmation when the attacking planes began bombing and strafing. Everyone heard the bombs, and the famous message, "Air raid Pearl Harbor, this is not drill," was sent from the headquarters of Patrol Wing 2, the first senior Hawaiian command to respond. The second plane wave consisted of 171 planes, commanded by Lieutenant Commander Shigekazu Shimazaki. This wave was divided into 3 groups. One was tasked to attack Kane Ore, the rest Pearl Harbor proper. The separate sections arrived at the attack point almost simultaneously from several directions. 90 minutes after it began, the attack was over. Numberless soldiers, airmen, civilians were killed or wounded. All of the Americans killed or wounded during the attack were non-combatants, given the fact there was no state of war when the attack occurred. The vast majority of the U.S. sailors killed at Pearl Harbor were junior enlisted personnel who is only 17 or 18. Finally, this strike has come to the end. Besides, one of the truths is the Japanese Foreign Ministry wanted to present the United States with a declaration of war prior to the attack, so that they wouldn't violate international law. But they were blocked by the Japanese military, which didn't want to jeopardize the operation. No matter how, this strike still caused heavy casualties, and both sides have heavily paid. As for the conclusion, I split them at three parts. The first one is the reason why Japan chose Pearl Harbor as their target. Because American military leaders were not expecting an attack so close to home, the naval facilities at Pearl Harbor were relatively undefended. Almost the entire Pacific Fleet was moored around Ford Island in the harbor, and hundreds of airplanes were squeezed onto adjacent airfields. In this sense, undoubtedly Pearl Harbor is the best target for Japanese force. The second one is how did the military strike influence America? As part of a plan to eliminate any potential challenge to Japanese conquests in Asia, the attack directly led the United States to enter World War II as a combatant, and to wage a costly, bloody struggle to defeat the Japanese Empire. The last one is later impact to America. The events set in motion by the attack also led to the United States becoming a global superpower. As Peter Harris, an assistant professor of political science at Colorado State University, wrote in 2017, the attack dramatically altered U.S. foreign relations, sidelining isolationism as a powerful force in domestic politics and making overseas engagement the accepted norm. This is my video project. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy.